Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first Taiwanese American Business Virtual Expo. My name is Yang Cheng, and I'm the current Vice President of TJCCLA, and I'll be your host tonight. Our speakers tonight are exemplary Asian American entrepreneurs and dedicated community leaders that are here to share their innovative platforms and exciting business capabilities in the fields of technology, e-commerce, real estate, and arts. This event is made possible thanks to the Taiwanese American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Los Angeles, as well as the Taiwanese American Junior Chamber of Commerce. Let's welcome Lisa Liu of the Taiwanese American Chamber of Commerce for some opening remarks.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Liu, the current president for the Taiwanese American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Los Angeles. And it is my pleasure to welcome you all to this first ever virtual business expo between our Taiwanese American Chamber of Commerce and our junior chamber. It's a new platform that we're testing out, and I hope everyone enjoys today's event. A little background history on our Chamber of Commerce. Taiwanese American Chamber of Commerce was established in 1980. I am the current president, 42nd year president. This year, our board consists of 48 members. We have 19 past presidents, and the rest are all, we have a president, 5 vice presidents, Secretary General, Treasurer, 2 Vice Secretary Generals, 2 Vice Treasurers, and the rest are Board of Directors. I'm very fortunate to be able to work very closely with our Junior Chamber this year, and they've worked really hard to plan this event, and I think it's a great success, and I wish everybody a great event. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Next with us, let's welcome President Cynthia Cao of TJCCLA.
Hi, everyone. I'm the Junior Chapter President, Cynthia, and I'm really honored to host this event today. And I'm really thankful for my operation to make this happen. And we have a lineup of great company, and their speaker will present their company today. And we'll also plan several networking section where everybody got the chance to go around the table to meet different people around North America. And most importantly, Junior Chapter hosts a lot of events this year, and we did some seminar, we did some online mixer, and this one is our first try ever, our expo, and hopefully this will become the tradition of TJCCLA, and every single year we can host this and unify the entire North American, the young generation entrepreneur and business owner together, and we can make Chinese Americans stronger. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Tonight's event would not have been possible if not for all your support and the support of the community, and for our sponsors, ADATA, Hotel Indigo, Anaheim, AIO Group, Rhino Stone Capital Group, Chen and Fan Accountancy, Regal Beagle, MVP Fastlane, VIC International, New Asia, and the New Asia Chamber Music Society. At any time during this event, you might refer to the program book linked in the chat on the right of your screen for more detailed information about our speakers and a short guide to navigating our networking lounge. Our first guest in the field of tech is the Chief Creative Officer and founder of Pixel Canvas, Joey Lee.
Hi. I guess, do we go ahead and start? I'm sorry, I'm literally the first person to do this.
Yes, Joey, go ahead.
I guess the, would you be guiding or answering questions, or do I just go ahead and
No,
show stuff?
you just share with our audience what, what Pixel Canvas is all about, and we'll go from here.
Okay, yeah. So basically, a little bit of backstory about me. Basically, Pixel Canvas started off as a video game company. We released a VR game back 2019, and during the pandemic, I was still working on a day job at a physical events company, GPJ, which have had over 10 years of just kind of like designing exhibit booths, virtual physical events in a video game engine. So all the renders and fly-throughs are done in this real-time game engine. So during the pandemic, all the physical events were getting canceled, and I decided to take Pixel Canvas, some of the developers and artists, and merged it with the physical events industry. And this is what we pivoted to, is a virtual events platform, which is funny because we're currently in one of our competitors, Remo, and I'm going to be presenting to you guys our virtual events, which is a lot more visually not appealing, like just photorealistic, immersive. We're all about visuals, using that game engine background, the DNA of Pixel Canvas, a video game studio. So a little bit of what that looks like is I'm going to share a video, and I hope it's going to need a little help. I share a link, correct? Share video link. Here we go. Hopefully that works for everybody. So as I kind of talk through this, these are some of the brands in the last 9 to 10 months since the pandemic last year when we pivoted to virtual events. We've managed to do big brands like Verizon, BT, UCLA, LG, this kitchen here. Being able to showcase these visuals at the products at the highest quality, because video games have the visuals have gone to such a photorealism extent that like you're able to showcase these products at the highest level in real time, where attendees can actually engage with the products and look at it and really be sticky to your events. That's what kind of the biggest problems with a lot of virtual events that we've heard over the last couple of months during the pandemic is like Zoom fatigue, keynotes for 2 hours, just kind of sitting there, and it's a one-way kind of presentation where you're not engaging the audience. So in this, what we found is we're able to take this gaming idea and let people navigate the space, be immersed in it, and be able to explore, gamify, and also at the same time meet other attendees. So let me show you another video here. This is one of our sorry, the music was a little loud. So this is one of our videos that I like to show that encompasses everything about Pixel Canvas. Basically, it's one of our real world environment in downtown LA, Vibiana. It's actually a restaurant called Redbird, if anybody visited before. But they host a lot of weddings, galas, types of event. We photo scanned this entire space and relit it for a Logo Wars event where all the journalists like, LA Times, New York Times, all these attendees, 300 people coming in, and they're able to video chat on the right-hand side, but also explore the space and navigate, and also have the award show here on the left. You're watching like a watch party. You're able to see the presentation and the awards and nominees come in live as they accept the award. And on the right-hand side, you're seeing people live clapping and celebrating, and you're able to text chat But at any given time, you're able to just close out of this live stream and go explore the space, navigate, play some games, and just meet other attendees. So all in all, no downloads required. It's also through your browser. And that's Pixel Canvas, virtual events without limits. So that's my presentation. I hope I got it under 5 minutes. Sorry, I think you're muted.
Apologies. We actually had a question, but they will be able to ask you after our segment guests speakers finish. They will be able to ask that at the networking section. So save your questions till then, guys. Thank you so much, Joey.
Thank you.
Next with us is Oscar Yi, founder of Oscar Web Services, showcasing the capabilities of websites in the digital world. Oscar?
So let me get started real quick. Hold on, is it this? So Cindy asked me to be part of this presentation, and I really didn't know what I should do or what I should present. So I thought I would tell a little bit about myself, but most importantly, I would give a presentation on the potential benefits of websites, and it's more geared towards people who have to do this or have the unfortunate business of doing their own online website. Sorry. So let me just get started real quick. About me, I'm a UCR graduate, and I graduated in political science, but things didn't really work out the way it did. So I decided to teach myself programming, and a little bit, I did a stint at a digital marketing agency, and I decided I should run my own website business. So what I consider a website, most people can actually get by without a website because, actually, let me talk more about e-commerce itself in general. So because of the pandemic, lots of retail or sales have moved online, right? So let me show you a snapshot of Shopify. So some of you know who Shopify is, but it's an e-commerce website, very popular. It was stock price was around $350 when the pandemic hit, but now it's $1,500, which is a 5 times return rate. You really should have invested in Shopify back then, huh? Should you have a website? It's not mandatory. So let me show you an example. An example is Berkshire. They are real estate or real investment company, and they're probably one of the most popular ones. This is their website. Like, that's it, just a link, and it's nothing. Just it shows it gives you what it wants, no design. And let me show you an example of a bad website. This one is a high school sports website. They are well, as you can see, the design's bad, but it also gives you not a lot of faith in the business itself. A good example is Stripe. They're really good. One example is of a bad website, but that actually turned out well, is Ling's Cars. Their design is actually really bad, but they actually make a lot of revenue, and they actually make quite a bit of money. So the thing about websites is that they have the flexibility. It's not like a traditional print media where it's like you print something out and then all of a sudden you find out there's a mistake in it. there's also a problem with websites. The problem is getting traffic. So how do you get more out of your traffic? Here are a few of my recommendations. I think the biggest problem right now is SEO. I don't have time to talk about it, but if you want to come by and drop by later, we can talk more about it. Here are my tips or tools for increasing your web traffic. Some of these are free, like Google Analytics and Google Search Consoles. Others are more advanced website tools that I would recommend if you want to take a serious look at it. And here's an example of Google Analytics from its backend. Here's an example of Google Search Consoles. And here's also a tool that helps you determine what users are basically clicking on your website. These help you decide what to put on your website. But I do have a bit more stuff, but I think I ran out of time, so I'll just go ahead and stop it there. And I will also link this for your view at the end of the presentation. And that's it.
Thank you so much, Oscar, of showing us the virtual world, the possibilities of virtual world.
Yeah.
We need it, right?
Yeah, we do.
Next with us is the founder and CEO of MVP Fastlane, T-Wen.
Yes.
Hi,
Thank you, Yan. Let me share my screen. 1 sec. Okay. Hi, everyone. Can you all see my screen, right? Thanks, TJCC, for bringing us together for this wonderful event. My name is T-Wen Lin. I'm the co-founder and CEO of MVP Fastlane. And what we do is a global HR solution to help companies in the United States build the top talent teams everywhere in the world. So let me just go ahead. And do I have a timer here? Okay, I do. Okay. So, since the pandemic, the workspace has changed quite rapidly, quite drastically. And we can all know that, a lot of companies, large tech companies like Twitter, like Facebook, like many, many more, they kind of already provide the remote option for the employees. So we think like the future of work will be a lot of companies will start hiring remote workers or, have global business expansion. So we provide a service like to help companies build local offices everywhere. And there's a huge benefit to this. For company, just take, we have a pre-IPO company. We cannot disclose the name, but they were able to successfully cut their payroll cost more than 60%, right? And also work with the top talents in Taiwan. And also the retention rate of the employee tends to be much higher in places other than United States. And also the benefit for employee is that although they are not in the United States, they can access to the top tier work opportunity in US, and they have flexible time, and there are a lot of research saying people are more productive under this setup. And then there is really the benefit on both sides. The company and the employee tends to get more diversity, right? So you can approach problems from a very different perspective, and obviously that's extremely beneficial to your business. So yeah, what we do is we are a global HR solution. We help you find the right talent and hire that locally, but there's more than just that. Before we dive into more details, let me give you some backstory. Like, we have two co-founders, and I believe most of you already know Jack, our 会长, right? And so back in 2017, Jack and I, we both came to United States to study grad school, and we were thinking why why do people need to come to United States just to, study the best school and work for the best companies? Why cannot the opportunity be accessible everywhere in the world? And we think about that. And so that's why we started this company. We want to bring the top talents to make them, work for any companies they want. And we met with a lot of good innovators and entrepreneurs here. So I think this business, we can help them succeed as well. So yeah, we help you build global talent teams in Taipei, in Hsinchu, in Tokyo, and very soon we are going to expand into Hangzhou and Shanghai. So if you are looking into, get into those big cities, let us know. We can definitely help you find the right people, right? And to build a successful global team is more than just recruitment. Obviously, we do this very well. We have our own in-house recruiters. We've been doing this for more than 3 years, 4 years. We have our own, proprietary network to access the right people. But also, you need to figure out the HR side of things, right? You need to make sure your employment contract is fully compliant to the local laws, and you need to run your payroll, and typically that involves foreign, forex and all that. So we already figure all this out for you. So that's why we provide you, payroll, time tracking, business entity setup, and design your benefit program, and we manage all your contracts. Basically, if you work with us, you just need to tell us, how much you want to offer this. Like for example, Alex in Taipei, and you want to offer him like 50,000 a year, let us know, and just a few clicks. Every month, Alex will get his salary on time with everything legally compliant. So that's what we were able to do for you. And just want to share one last success story. We have a pre-seed startup called Linkfield. They were able to just with one CTO, and then they hire 2 top engineers in Taiwan, and then just with the team of 3, they were able to raise a seed round of 1.4 million. Extremely efficient, and with global talent, right? So yeah, we're looking for, if you want to hire global talents, you want to build business outside of the United States, come to us and email me. And thank you very much. Okay.
Before you go, T, we had a question from Alex Chen.
Yeah.
He's asking if you are also recruiting retirees as of late, just people that maybe want to do part-time or,
Right now we are focusing on full-times, but I do believe, I think work opportunity needs to be more accessible for everyone. So we're definitely looking into that. And we're investing into, helping minorities to get, equal opportunity as well. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's great to have one place where you can find everything, every solution, or especially startups or new businesses, that we don't think about that when you first start the business, and this would be a great place just to find those solutions.
Yeah, and you can never be too early on this. Right now, everybody's doing this, so definitely get into the market and hire the best talent as early as you can. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Siwan.
Yeah, thank you.
So it is time for our networking break. This part of our program allows the opportunity for you to connect with our speakers on the different floors, and you can explore the different lounges on the map. To navigate from table to table, just double click on the different lounges, and if there's a seat open, you will be able to join the conversation. If you have any additional questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask them at that time. And if you have additional questions on how the tech works, we have a tech support table on the floor as well. So feel free to ask any questions, and we'll be back on stage at 5 o'clock.